Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about the solar drive. These are the traditional sun drying process. Um, as you already know that agriculture produced is solar dried so that it can be further processed and it can be sent to different processing industries because the moisture can harm the produce which is hard earned produce by the farmers. So it is the traditional solar drying is done for the different in agriculture. So now what are the disadvantages of this traditional drying? So the food get contaminated by the dust particles, by the animals or by the people. The food can be spoiled or it can be spoiled by the rain. Nutrients can be destroyed and the dangerous free radicals they can also and can affect through the sunlight, through the UV radiation. So when the too much high temperature is achieved due to the traditional drying, it also harm the food material. The devastating molds such as can occur especially while drying the fish. So the process and the traditional drying process is slow when the weather is cloudy or when the weather is foggy. This is the in this picture you can see the same food items when solar dried. So this is the solar drying cabinets that you can see in the picture. This fish is solar being solar dried. The chilies, the mushrooms, they are being solar dried. And in the picture one, you can see the cabinets which are used in these solar drying operations. Here they are the different cabinets that you can see that are utilized for the drying purposes of various items. Now this is some solar dryers which are their chambers are being demarcated in the paper. So they are connected with the solar photovoltaic panel, solar PV system. They are connected to the solar panel and they get the electricity from the solar panel directly. And these cabinets, when exposed in the solar radiation, so they get heating from the solar panel, and secondly from the solar collectors that are fitted on the top of the that is the transparent chambers. Due to the transparent chambers, so there are two-way heating process going on. Now the advantages, let us talk about the advantages of the solar drying. Firstly, there is no risk of contamination by the wind, by the animals or the birds. Second, there is no risk of the spoilage by the rain or the molds. Third, the solar drying process is faster due to the air stream that is generated by the fans. And fourth is the efficiency is good in the cloudy as well as in the foggy weathers also. Some other advantages are temperature is kept constant in the solar dye cabinets, and in the moderate temperature is maintained inside the solar dye cabinet. So there is no risk of the another advantage is there is no risk of the free radicals that are produced due to sunshine, and all the remain in nutrients they are remain inherent in the food items. They are not lost due to the excessive drying. The original colors of the food material are also preserved, which are liked by the consumers also. Now there are three types of solar dryers: direct drying in the solar box dryer, indirect drying in the solar cabinet dryer, mixed mode type of drying, that is solar tunnel dryer, and the last is the hybrid drying is done by the hybrid solar or the biomass cabinet dryers. Now these are the four categories, four splitted categories. Actually, there are only two broad categories. One is the natural convection solar dryer. In the natural convection solar dryer, there is a bin drying system. That is, the cabinet is built that act as a drying system, and it has following characteristic. The drying process is bit slow. It requires around 4 to 8 weeks. The next is the moisture content is maintained for 22 to 24%, and drying results from forcing unheated air through the grain to airflow about 1 to 2 cubic meter. The next is the drying and the storage occur in the same bin. Same cabinet is doing the drying and the storage operation. So we need not to handle the grain again and again. Now this bin is also equipped with the perforated floor or two or more high capacity fans are fitted inside this natural convection solar dryer. So a grain distributor and the sprayers are there. So the clean equipment is used to remove the broken kernels and the fines. So if there is any broken kernels or there are some fine materials, so it can be removed with the help of cleaning equipment. This is how the natural convection solar dryer it looks like. Now the most advanced one is the forced convection solar dryer or hot air system. As the name indicates, forced convection means the something is being forced. What is being forced? The hot air is forced inside the cabinet of the solar dryer. So in this, the collectors are provided with the duct. So there are solar collectors which are connected with the duct. So there is a duct of about 2.5 centimeter depth is provided. It is made up of two plates welding together lengthwise. So the cold air is blown through the blower into the collectors, which gets heated during the passage through it. The hot air thus available in used for the drying of the product kept inside the shell of the traps. So what happens? The solar collectors are connected outside the chambers, which act as a collectors, and they are fitted with the duct. So when there are exhaust fans, they are fitted with. So when the blower it blows the air over the collectors, it heats up the air. So when the air is heated, it is collected and expelled by the duct inside the chambers and in the cabin or the chambers of the solar dryers, and in the drying bin or in the cabinets the food items that is being kept inside it dried up fast. So the forced convection solar dryer it consists of number one, the absorber and ducting. Absorber that is connected with ducting. Second, the blower with motor. And third is the drying bin. This is how a forced convection solar dryer it looks like. So these are the solar collector. So these are the blower through which air is blown through the pipe, and when the air is blown through the pipe, it moves towards the solar collectors, and on the solar collector the air gets heated, and through this duct, these are the duct that connects between them, and when the air it flows inside it gets warmer, and this warm air is forced to move inside the in this drying chamber. And this drying chamber it consists of so many shelves in which the grains are evenly distributed in the different shelves. So because of this forced air, the which is blown by the blower and with the duct that is forcing the air to dry air to blow inside it, so it will heat up the air chamber, and this because of the warm air the food item get evenly uh, uh, heated, or the moisture is lost by the food items. And this is about the forced convection solar dryer or hot air system solar dryer. So um, as I discussed about the four different types of solar dryers, before this natural convection solar dryer, so there was the tunnel. So nowadays there are so many tunnels are prepared. In the tunnels, lot of food items it can be spread evenly in the large space, so that maximum profit can be earned. So just like we are having poly houses for producing for raising the some important plant items, such type of poly houses can be built in a shape of tunnels, so that a large amount of food items it can be it can be dried with the help of solar dryers, post convection solar dryers, so that farmers can earn, or the agriculturists can earn a lot of amount out of it. So these are in practice nowadays, and on the YouTube also you can find various links. The people, those who are using these solar dryers, they are showcasing their solar dryers, the features of their solar dryers. You can get a lot of information out there. Thank you for watching. Thanks.